All right, what's up, YouTube world? So I'm gonna put this video online on the net just to be able to help a lot of folks out because I ran into this problem. What I'm working on here, I'm on a 65 Impala, and I'm changing a Panhard bar, right? It's called a track bar. Some people call it a track bar. Service manual calls it a rear tie rod. And the issue you're gonna have is, which I found online, a lot of people have this problem. They do not sell OEM type bushing for this, right? And there's two different bars that's used. You have a F40 suspension, and on the F40 suspension, it uses two small bushings. One on this side that connects to the frame, and the other half that connects to the rear axle. And then on F41 suspension, you have a small end, and you have the large end. So on the aftermarket support, since they don't sell any OEM type bushings, you're gonna find two different types. You're gonna find an energy suspension, right? And then you're gonna find this brand here, which is called prothrane. Honestly, I think they're made by the same people. They're polyurethane. I'll show the part number of the one I'm actually using. I bought this years ago, but after doing some research, I'll tell you what I found. So part number here is gonna be 7-1207-BL, which is black. And if you look at the reviews on anything from a 65 to a 66 Impala, which is honestly the same thing from a 65 to a 70, because I also have a 68 I have to do as well. They only got polyurethane bushings. And the review you're gonna find is that on the rear axle, there's a stud. And on that stud, this comes with the replacement bushings. This is the sleeve. You grease them, you put the polys inside, whatever part you're working on, you grease them, you put this in. So on the frame side, it's gonna fit. On the axle side, this part is too small. So the fix is, for a lot of people, is to drill this out, with a drill press, make it larger in diameter. So let me show you what the measurements actually is here. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go just a little off. I could be a little off here. Okay, we see that? Now, and what it needs to be is, I wanna check the original here. Let's see here. There you go, right? So it will not fit over the factory stud. So you got a few options. One, you can either change the stud on your rear end. Like me, I don't have that option. I don't have a parts car next to me, right? So what I did was, and I kind of killed two birds with one stone, because what you're gonna find is once you replace this bushing, which I'm pretty sure, and everybody says the same review, this bushing is gonna fit loose in the track bar. It's not gonna fit snug. So like when you put the small one in, it's gonna fit very snug and it's gonna press fit in there, right? That's what it feels, because there's no sleeve, so it's real tight. You can't move it. You're gonna put your sleeve in, that's fine. So when you put this side in, it's gonna be loose. So what you wanna do is you're gonna take this bushing, you wanna use your original sleeve, okay? So when you remove your old bar, this sleeve here is gonna be inside this one, right? So I just used a small socket, put it on my shop press, and press that old sleeve out. But the old sleeve is not gonna fit in this bushing. So I just put it on a vise, use a Dremel tool, and just got it out just enough where it can fit tight. Because if you go too far, what's gonna happen is, it's gonna fit, the sleeve's gonna fit in there, but the bushing's still gonna be loose. So by leaving a little bit, I got a little bit larger here, outside diameter on the outside of the bushing, but kept it narrow on the inside. And by forcing that sleeve in there, it expanded this bushing. And by expanding it, it was able to lock it in here. So now, it's not loose at all. So when you look at your reviews, when you buy this and you see everybody who talks about, oh, the sleeve don't fit, the bushing don't fit, you want to go ahead and you gotta have to come up with a fix, because there is no fix that I can see online about this. But I can say this solved my problem. Just make sure you use like the grease that comes with your replacement bushing and lubricate the sleeve. And I mean, that's gonna be your best fix. On the aftermarket, UMI do sell a replacement track bar, but you're gonna find the same issue. They're gonna be for the F40 suspension, or I think it's the F20 suspension, I'm sorry. And it's not gonna fit over the stud. So anyhow, I kind of already fixed this before I realized I should put a video online to help somebody else out. But hey, it is what it is, folks. So at least I was able to help somebody out. So anyhow, take care.